Hello everyone, it's Noivella, and today I'm going to be talking about somebody who is really not a good person in the Minecraft Bedrock community. Objectively, one of the worst, competing with some very controversial people. Now, they aren't very well known, however, they have made exposing videos themselves. And I feel like if you're going to make exposing videos and then do the same things you're doing in said videos, then you also need to be talked about, because it's not okay to be doing the same thing that you're accusing others of doing and exposing others for doing. So the person I'm going to be talking about is called Kuraizo, I believe. And I will show a photo of their Discord as well as their YouTube channel currently on screen for you guys. And I'm going to be talking about a lot of things they've done, including inappropriate sexual comments towards people that they are either friends with or not, sexualizing their own siblings, which is disgusting behavior, racial slurs that they use or generally discuss, homophobia and general negativity towards the LGBTQ community, general toxicity and making fun of other people and creators for content that they make, and basically calling them discount versions of bigger creators, and just generally being a toxic person. And then the final thing is also harassing a minor, albeit the minor did quite a few bad things themselves, but then harassing them weeks after the event had finished is a little uncalled for. So I'm going to be discussing all of these things in more detail with screenshots as proof of what they are discussing, or at least that they are attempting to show. And so I'm going to go ahead and get into that. So I'm going to start with the lightest thing, which is the toxicity. They are just a very negative person. They are constantly berating people that they call friends, and it's not always in a funny manner. They are constantly telling their friends to shut up, to calling them discount versions of other content creators, accusing their friends of having really bad ideas and other things like that. And I am going to have different images of all of these conversations popping up on screen as well for you all, so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so in general, very, very toxic person, and not somebody that we really want to be around. But that's kind of like the lightest of the things that they have done. So I'm gonna show those on screen for you all, just a few screenshots proving my case of why I think that they're a very negative person. Now, for my next topic, I'm going to talk about them harassing a minor. So, a minor, 13 years old, which they acknowledged this person was 13 years old, was saying some slurs, and albeit that's not okay. However, they then proceeded to bother this person, harass this person, and anytime this person would chat, they would attack them. They made an entire video exposing them for saying the N-word, where they proceeded to say it almost themselves while saying it's super bad, and then they also have said it in screenshots as well that I will show later on in the video. So it's just kind of weird that you're going to harass a minor for doing something that you also do and everything, and make it a big deal and a big drama that this minor, a literal child, is doing something that you are also doing.
But the fact is that he's only 13 years old. So,
and mind you, this person is a little bit older. While I don't know their exact age, they do claim that they have a job, which means that at least in the United States they have to be 16, 15 maybe, but for the most part 16 is the unanimous age of getting a job. They have said they are a minor, but they've also said that they're an adult, so I don't really know their exact age. However, I do know that they are very weird in terms of for harassing a minor. It doesn't matter what said minor did, it's not okay to continuously attack them and make exposing videos on them when you're doing the exact same thing that they are doing. Now, my next topic is that I want to get into them consistently sexualizing people. They are attacking people with inappropriate jokes and inappropriate conversations, including their own sister. And they were sexualizing their own sister, which I don't know their age, but I will have screenshots on screen of them doing this, as well as sexualizing other people as well that they consider either friends or just other people that they don't really know very well. I don't really know their close relations with all these people, but I do know that they are making very inappropriate comments towards a lot of these people. And these could be joke inappropriate comments, and these people could be okay with it. But I still don't believe that you should be sexualizing your own siblings. That seems very gross to me and very inappropriate and not okay to be doing. So I'm going to show those and everything because that's just disgusting behavior in my opinion. Now, the next topic I'm going to get into is going to be them being sexist and homophobic and racist as well. So they are hitting all three of the isms right here. Like racism, the homophobia, and the sexism. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they are ableist as well. But I'm not going to throw that because I haven't found anything to support that yet. But they have said slurs. Well, a typo of a slur, but you can get the idea of what they were trying to say.
Freezer Cat is saying the racial slur, the N-word, but I can't say it right now.
They also have said homophobic things. They also told somebody to harm themselves, and I don't think that that is okay either, especially if that person is under the age of 18. But in general, that's not okay to be saying to people. It doesn't matter how old you are, how old they are, that's not okay. And so I believe that they have been doing that as well, which I have photos of. But I have multiple things where they say that they don't like women or are scared of women or blah 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 about women. Also multiple things of them just saying that the LGBTQ is wrong and stuff like that, which you can have your own religious beliefs, but you don't need to be negatively pushing that onto other people, especially when they are just trying to express themselves, as that is a form of like hate speech and is just not a good thing. So yeah, I think that that is just disgusting as well and not okay to be doing. So here at the end, I'm actually going to include something that I actually found after I recorded most of this, which is them basically making some very predatory comments about minors in general as well, minus the already sexualizing people. This is a very inappropriate comment to be making at all, in my opinion, no matter what your age is. This is just not okay to say. So yeah, I'll post it on screen right now. So that is going to kind of wrap up all of my stuff from this video. This person is just not a good person at all, and I think that anyone that does support them or is their friend really should stop being or should block them and just unsubscribe from their channel, because this is just not okay. From everything that I have shown in this video, it doesn't matter if these are jokes with your friends or general just context. Like, the context doesn't matter in this case. These are not okay to be saying no matter what, especially a lot of these negative comments towards people. So with that being said, I appreciate you all watching, and I appreciate being able to bring awareness to people like this and situations like this. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Noivella, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye, guys.